What's in a name? Everything. The power of a name has long been immortalized in prose, poetry, and history. It is your face to the world, your ambassador of quality that reflects your ideals and aspirations. Thompson's, a name, a family, a tradition of excellence. So it is with Thompson's Toyota, where our professional and courteous staff are eager to help you drive home your dream vehicle from the largest selection of new and used Toyota cars and trucks at the best prices. And if your vehicle needs service, our Toyota factory-trained and certified service technicians have the skill and expertise to do the job right and do it right the first time. Thompson's Toyota, where you'll always be treated like family.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Today we're fishing two of my favorite Northern California fisheries. First, the California Delta for spring stripers with Todd Storm and Wraith Hereford. And then we'll go to Lake Berryessa, my home lake, with Todd Storm for early season pre-spawn bass. Now stay tuned.
3/4 on the spoon. Now I have this the swivel too. It's a fluorocarbon swivel.
I'm Justin Wolff, and this is Angler West Television. It's late afternoon on the California Delta, where today the windmills aren't generating much power, and we're after striped bass with Todd Storm and Wraith Hereford. The stripers are feeding heavy on threadfin shad, salmon and steelhead, smolt, or anything else that can fit their lips around, so swim baits are a good choice.
What we're going to start out with is just a white swim bait, and we're going to fish some of these pockets here in the Delta with some toolies around them. Second week of March, and the fish are just coming in to spawn to go up the river. So we're looking for schools of bass along these toolies here. We're in the Sacramento River right now, and we're just going to keep on going until we find the fish.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good
that's
one.
A big fish.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, I got the first keeper of the day right here. Pretty good one. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. About 7 or 8. Oh, he's bigger than that. He's about 10 probably. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, he just ate that swim bait. Oh. Whoa, that's a good one. Jeez, he's feisty. Oh man, oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice fish.
Yeah, look at that. Look what he did to the swim bait. Just ate that up right there. Yeah, right here. Woo, that's a nice fish. Boy, about 2 casts in, we catch this striper. It's about 10 pounds maybe. But there's a lot of these right now. They're all coming up to spawn right now. A lot of fun, really hot fish right now. Look at the big tail on that thing. Really nice and good eating too. But we're gonna get some more tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice fish Todd caught right there. It's about a 10-pound fish. You could tell when he hit it, he really boiled the water real good. When you set the hook on him, you kind of know when you have a bigger fish. You feel the weight and all that, and they really take off and hum the line. But upriver where we're fishing, there's a lot more current in that. And the water's at high tide here and it's flat. But like coming down here and fishing different stuff for stripers. Of course, it's definitely my favorite fish to fish for, but just another way to catch them. And we're having a good day so far. We just got out. And Todd's already had a couple good grabs and a nice fish in the boat. So we'll see what the evening might bring us. The best time should be coming. They're staging right here, and they're going to move up the Sac and all the freshwater rivers that are coming in. They're going to be spawning here in a month. and they'll spawn through June. But what we're doing now is we're just catching them as they're coming up out of the deeper delta towards the Frisco Bay and all that, and they're going to move up to these rivers. And we're just below the Sacramento River and that. But they're going to be staging up here, then they'll move up the rivers to spawn, and we'll be catching them about 50 miles upriver here in about the next couple of weeks. They'll start showing up. So we're just looking for the big wads of them, so that's why we're down here catching them where they live.
Welcome back to the California Delta. I'm Justin Wolff. We're on a late afternoon striper bite with Todd Storm and Raith Herford, who are throwing swim baits to striped bass as they begin their spring spawning migration.
So what we like to do is put a little pro cure on these swim baits, threadfin shad. We're inside Sherman Island right now, and what they do is they chase these shad up against these banks in here, and they school up on these threadfin shad and bluegill. They even eat crawdads down here. So just cast these swim baits out with a little bit of scent. The water's a little stained right now, so a little bit of scent really helps, so they can follow it. And there's one right there. Oh, see, scent works really good. So we've got a school of them in here. They're not that big, but they're just fun to catch. Yeah, you can see how they're eating that swim bait. Boy, they just love it. Right through the snot hole there. Just little guys.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh.
He's on the piling. Gotta get him out of these pilings. Here we go. That's a nice little keeper. Oh yeah. Oh, man, it came out. Oh, come here, baby. Oh, that's a nice keeper right there. Yeah, you know, this is a real good eating size. You know, 3 to 3.5 pounds. Really nice fish. He was shallow. He's in about a foot of water right there. So we'll see if we get some more right there. Oh, wait. Here, I'll show you a little trick right here, what I have to do. This piling right here. So when the current goes in here,
Tie your rope off.
I got my secret little spot right here. Check this out, Raith. You like this? So what I do
Put
is
your handle in there?
put my handle right in there like this. Like that. I got my own little anchor right here.
That's your power pole?
Power pole, yeah.
He's got a big power pole.
That's my Delta power pole right there.
A day later, we're at Lake Berryessa, where many years ago I first started fishing with Todd. Back then his hair was a different color, but other than that, he hasn't changed a bit. Berryessa has gone through some changes, from red-hot fishing about a decade ago to a long slump, and now back again as one of the West's best bass fisheries. Early spring can bring great fishing, but with changing weather and fish in all different stages of the spawn, versatility is the key. This is the time to pull out all your rods and don't be afraid to change tactics, whether cranking, ripping, spooning, throwing plastics, or flipping jigs. They all might be the right way to go on any particular day.
Felt good. Stick on. Hank, what happened there? Oh, he came off. Oh no, he's on there. Just a little guy. I think it's a smallmouth. Yeah, nice little male smallmouth. Yeah, he liked Brad's wiggler. Boy, right underneath the chin there. Look at that. So he came over the top of it. He was probably suspended. He came over, got it from the top. Yeah, £1.75 pounds. Smallmouth. Fishing these little back bays, a little bit of wind pushing in. Should be a few more back here. I saw some nice ones out in the outer point out there, but they're just not biting. I think they're just moving up right now. It's about noon. So I'm hoping this afternoon when the water gets over 60, they really go on a good reaction bite. I started off with this kind of crocodile color, kind of orangey. Hasn't been working for me yet, but usually in Berryessa, this color is like the color. I've been going more to the chartreuses and browns, more of a kind of a bluegill pattern, and they seem to be wanting to bite that a little bit better. Caught some of my bigger fish on the bluegill pattern last couple weeks. Yeah, I've been throwing this crankbait for a while. I think it's just going too fast for him right now. I'm going to try a little bit slower technique, a little ripping. They're kind of right in their face. These fish seem to be hanging on these points out here, so we'll do a little stop and go and see if we can get them to react to that.
We're on Lake Berryessa with Todd Storm, who started off cranking, which is a really fun way to catch bass. But even though he's had some success, it's obvious that the crankbite's not quite on. So Todd has slowed down a little with a rip bait.
And a nice smallmouth. Oh yeah, he's a fat little dude. Yeah, the crankbait wasn't really working too well, so I went to ripping, more of a stop and pause style. And my first cast, I caught this smallmouth right here. So the fish aren't very active yet. So we'll try this rip bait a little bit more. There's a nice little smallmouth. You know, they're all about 2 pounds. They're little females that look like, you know, the bellies are just getting swollen for the spawn. Their tails aren't messed up yet, but any day now they should start rubbing their tails, you know, making beds. Yeah, I think there's a ledge out here. Watch this.
A few months earlier, I had given Todd a couple sonic baitfish spoons, and I was glad to see that he decided to try one out, hoping to find bigger fish hanging in deeper water.
These fish are really inactive, so I really wanted to get something kind of in their face. So I started spooning a little bit with this sonic baitfish, and yeah, got a nice smallmouth right here. Real nice smallmouth. Oh man, he's barely hooked. Oh, don't jump. Whoa. Come here, baby. Oh God, it's a nice one. It's about 2.5. Ooh. He's trying to get away. There we go, got him, yeah. Oh, that's a magnum smallmouth right there. Look how dark and pretty he is. Female. It's almost, probably about a 3-pound smallmouth. Yeah, really pretty. Yeah, I tried the sonic baitfish. I've seen it on the show a few times, and you know, right now these fish are pretty lethargic, so you get that spoon right in front of them, and they're biting pretty good. It's a nice smallmouth, almost 3 pounds, and got about 1.5 inch sonic baitfish. Works pretty good. We'll try it again. Yeah, actually I'm just using the spoon as kind of a search bait. Just kind of lifting it up, letting it down. This bank's fairly steep. It's about a 30-degree angle, so I'm just kind of working my way down this bank, and it's got a little bit of rock on it. It should be a good smallmouth spawning area right here. See if we get a couple more here. You know, one thing about springtime is what's really key is to be very versatile. Already I've thrown about 4 different things: spooning, cranking, ripping, shaky head. I've thrown a jig today, and I'm catching fish on just about everything. You know, getting bites. So versatility is really key in the springtime to get these fish, because they're just all over the board. They're up, they're down, they're moving up. So you really got to be versatile and try different depths and different lures. That's what we're looking for right there. Nice 3.5 pound fish. Slowed down with the Carolina rig. Started with a Senko, but then I went to a little baby brush hog and just shaking it in these trees right here. So hopefully we'll get some more. Boy, that fish really hit it hard, reacted on it pretty good. Yeah, I'm looking for a little bit bigger fish than this. It's about a 3-pounder. I'm looking for 5s. Actually, I'm looking for the Jackson 5 5s. For these tournaments to win right now, you need over 25 pounds here at Berryessa. Oh, they've got another one. There we go. Oh, it's another good one, I think. That's a little guy. A little smallmouth. Carolina rig. It's 2 in a row right there. What I have here is a section of trees that's coming all the way out to the main lake here. So I think they're using it like a little freeway right here. Let that one go. Throw it right back out to that point of that bush out there. So I got the Carolina rig going here. Got about a 3-foot leader. I want a really long leader right now. These fish are pretty spooky. So, and I can control my lure a little bit better. Shake it, twitch it. Right now I'm just dead sticking it on this wood out here, and man, they're just hammering it. There should be a few here because the way they're hitting it, they really want it. As soon as it hits the bottom, man, they're on it. Yep, there he is. Oh, that's a good one. Another 3-pounder. Ooh, that might be 3.5. So they're getting bigger. Boy, I'm just dead sticking that lizard, or the brush hog, I should say. Man, and they are just hammering it. See how fat that one is? See the nice belly right there? These are females just moving in here, getting ready to spawn. Okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Got 3 fish in a row off this little point right here. So we'll keep on throwing back there because I think there's a school of fish right there.
Swivels are designed to eliminate line twists or are used to tie one line to another, but we forget that fish may notice a swivel, especially if it shines. Not Invisiswivel. Made of fluorocarbon, Invisiswivel virtually disappears underwater, so it won't spook fish. Invisiswivel is super strong, can't rust, and is neutrally buoyant, so it won't cause drag. You'll catch more fish in fresh or salt water. Invisiswivel, the clear choice.
Invisiswivels are now available at anglerwesttv.com. Welcome back to Lake Berryessa. I'm Justin Wolff. Todd Storm has a pattern developing throwing plastics on brushy points. It's mid-afternoon, and lots of smaller males are moving up into the shallow flats.
I just moved like 50 yards to another spot, and there's just fish everywhere. So I'm just slinging this Carolina rig out blind and just dragging it. Yeah, I definitely got a pattern here. As you can see, there's a section of trees that come out to the main lake here, just like the other spots. So they're just using it as a freeway to get inside these other little shallower areas and bushes. And they're just cruising up and down this thing. Yeah, one thing about Berryessa, that it's a very fertile lake right now. Right now you can catch anywhere from 3 to 5 pound largemouth and 2 to 3 pound smallmouth. The lake has just come back in a big way. Not only the bait population, but the bass population. The fishing is just phenomenal right now. Oh, got another one here. Oh, it's a big smallmouth. Man, they are just starting to bite right now. Actually, I almost sight fished this one. I saw him, and then I threw that Carolina rig ahead of him, and she got it. Look at how fat that little girl is right there. These fish are just moving up, getting ready to get on beds and spawn. And they're just attacking anything that comes in their way. But yeah, what a beautiful smallmouth. What I'm doing right now is I got a little offshore mound out here. I'm gonna try to spoon a few with that smaller spoon. I know I can get them with the Carolina rig, but I think I can get some bigger fish out here a little bit deeper. They're backed off on this rocky mound out here. Oh, there's one. Got him on the spoon. He's gonna come up. Not a bad one. Oh man, 2.5, 2 3/4 on the spoon. It's been a pretty good day today. Just another 2 3/4, 3 pound largemouth. Got him late in the day on a spoon. I'm fishing a mound out here. One really important thing I like to do with spoons is fish with a swivel. This is an Invisi swivel. It's a fluorocarbon swivel, so the fish can't see it. It has a neutral buoyancy, so it doesn't fall like a regular swivel, the weight, either brass or metal. It just stays above your lure. It doesn't fall. And it works really well. Your line doesn't get twisted up. Really important, especially for deep water spooning, because your line tends to, spin and then get all wound up, but this won't do that. Okay, today we caught fish on a few different methods. Caught a few on a spoon, the rip bait, the Brad's Wiggler. Our best combination today was the Carolina rig with the baby brush hog. Versatility is key in the springtime. You just need to switch around and find out what they want. So be flexible and have fun out there.
Now, I hope you've enjoyed today's show, but before we go, here's a few tips about throwing crankbaits like the Brad's Wiggler that will really help you catch more fish.
The reason why I'm using a spinning rod is these wigglers are a little light, so a spinning rod I can get a little more distance. It's really important this time of year. The water is just gin clear. You get like 5 feet of water and it is almost transparent right now. So making long casts is crucial to get these fish to bite. You get too close to them and they will spook and they will not bite. But it's a great bait. Goes from anywhere like 3 to 5 feet. It's got a nice little rattle to it. It's got a big bill, which is pretty important because fishing a lot of rock right now. So what happens is that bill protects the hook. You can see that right there, or it protects the hook right there, so it doesn't get snagged. I get it through trees, bushes, and that bill really kind of wobbles back and forth and protects those hooks, so I can get in tight and get to those fish.
And also, something about California Delta striper fishing is that the bigger fish tend to bite when it starts to get dark.
Slaunch. Oh man, yeah, there we go. That's a nice one. Whew. Yeah, look at that one, right at the end.
Good one.
Man, that's a nice one.
Thanks for watching today's episode of Angler West TV. It's only with the sponsor support that this show is made possible, so please thank them when you can. Now get out there and do some great fishing.